under Mike Tomlin? People are asking. So, it's an easy one. It's a biased one. But I spoke to the Punxsutawney Phil of football.
That
Patriots.
would also only be a 4.5-pointer, but it would get Wilds and Brew need a win.
It counts.
So you like mine the best?
Yeah, well, yours is certainly the most
yours
upside.
won't happen.
Right. I think yours is gonna be tough to pull off. But if you do, you open up a massive lead. Time now for honestly one of the most important segments we do all week. Nick's picks. Now I got to tell you.
Yikes.
Oh.
Last week.
Oh my.
Last
Yikes.
week. Patriots, easy win, no problem. As an underdog. Chiefs, Nick's picks this year are 0-2 in the Chiefs and 3-1 in the other 4 games. And that one loss is that Jags game, which was stolen from me. I considered filing a police report in that game. They're up there. Joe Burrow goes out. Jake Browning's throwing picks. They're up 3 at the 8-yard line with 2 minutes left. By the way, I understand analytically why he went for that 4th and 5. From a covering perspective, though, it's a disaster. You kick the field goal, you go up 6. I can't lose, but it's fine. You know how you come back from 1-2 week with a 3-0 week. And you know how you get to a 3-0 week? By taking the games everyone else is too scared to take. Like the Tennessee Titans getting 4.5. At home against the Colts. Divisional home underdog against a team I simply don't trust. People will remember that I was the first one to call the 2025 Colts the 2024 Saints after they lose this game outright to the Tennessee Titans. Also, Cam Ward, that one throw notwithstanding, has shown a bit of flashes. The Colts maybe flying a little too high after stealing a win last week because of that leverage penalty. And, again, not always a trend's better. However, underdogs 11-1 in their last 12 in AFC South games. I'm getting 4.5 points and a team that, honest to God, at the end of the year might be as good as the Colts, and they're at home. I'll take the 4.5. Next, Chargers laying less than a field goal at home against the Broncos. Now, I understand at home just means it's in Los Angeles, or Inglewood, actually. It's going to be more Denver fans than Charger fans, but they still got to travel. Also, the flip side to that Colts win last week, the stomach punch of that loss for Denver, and the fact that Bo Nix against that Chargers defense seems like a disaster waiting to happen, and I'm laying less than a field goal. The Chargers are going to win this game. The Chargers can win this game ugly and close, and I still cover, getting 2.5. And last but not least, one of the marquee games of the weekend, except it's not on the weekend. It's on Monday. Detroit catching 4.5 against the Baltimore Ravens. This is a last team with the ball wins the game. Van Noy and Wiggins are questionable for Baltimore. How is Baltimore going to slow down the Detroit offense with that secondary? I think Baltimore can win the game, but it's final scores that I think are in play. 27-24, 34-31, 35-31, 30-27, 31-28, 31-27. You know what all those have in common? 4.5 point covers it. So whether it's backdoor cover, Lions win outright, or it's just a close Baltimore win, I like the Lions plus the points. 2 really good teams. They're favored by too many. So I'm getting 4.5 with the Titans. I'm laying 2.5 with the Chargers. I'm getting 4.5 with the Lions. That's a 3-0 weekend. And if this camera pans out and shows this idiot next to me wearing his stupid crown.
Those are adorable picks. The real picks segment coming up 1 hour from now for a guy who went 65% against the spread of the NFL last year and 3-0 last week.
Wow.
66% already this season.
I can't wait for
Why
that.
did we look at those other picks?
I don't know.
Just a moment ago.
I don't know. You guys
went
could always
3-0?
invite me in.
This is the worst show we've ever done.
3-0?
Because this segment, we asked, is Russell Wilson going to outduel Mahomes? You're wearing a crown, and the tease says, is Josh Allen closing the gap on Mahomes? What is happening?
That's a good question.
What is happening
That's
to
an
the world in
interesting
2025?
Good question.
Fun.
Very
3-0.
interesting.
Another one for me. 520.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up their food.